Hey guys, Heidi here, Silver Premier with Posh on Fire, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about goals and what to do. You've made your goal, now how are you going to make it happen? Um, when you're setting your goals, one thing I'm going to suggest, oh, wrong button there. Let me just, here it is. Make smart goals. Make them specific. What do you want to accomplish? For me, what I do each month, I go and I say, okay, I want to have X amount of PV. I want to have X amount of new teammates. I'm going to help this person hit pink 1, and I'm going to help this person hit pink 3. Make them measurable. This is a big one for me. Make them achievable. Don't set goals that are actually dreams. I don't want to say, okay, this month I want my PV to be 3,000 because right now for me, that's not achievable. To me, achievable and realistic go hand in hand. Um, I know where I'm at right now. I know what's going on in my life right now. So I can make my goals realistic and make them time based. This is great for if you want to push for a higher rank, or okay, I'm setting a goal for 2016. I want to hit gold premier by X date. Um, so when we say make your goals time based, don't just leave it open ended. Just don't say, okay, well, I want to hit premier. Well, when do you want to do it by? When you give that time based goal, it then makes you responsible for hitting it. So what I'm going to show you here, oh goodness, where did it go? Did I close it? Oh, I hope not. Um, there it is. Okay, so you made your goal for the month. Let's say you want to hit 1,000 PV for the month, which is a fantastic goal. Now, how are you going to make that happen? Because I know for me, when you say 1,000 PV, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's scary. That's a lot. But when you break it down, it makes it a lot easier. So there's 4 weeks in the month usually. If you break it down week by week, that's 250 per week. Okay, that's not too bad. We're getting a little bit, smaller bites that you can take to reach that 1,000 PV. And if you hear snoring, I'm sorry, it's my dog who's laying in my lap. Yep, that's him. So anyway, the average party is about 200 PV. That's just across the board. Yours may be higher, it may be lower. You know what your average party is, so you can tweak this formula based on what your average party is. So in order to get that 250 per week, we're going to need to do 5 parties in the month. One thing I don't want you to forget about is your cancellations. It happens in this line of business. It's just a necessary evil. So what you want to do is change your party goal in anticipation for those cancellations. So instead of doing setting 5 parties a month, set up 8 parties in the month. What's the worst that's going to happen? You have 8 parties and you wind up with a 1,500 PV instead of 1,000. Excuse me. So, this is my little formula here for you on how to reach your goal once you've set it. Now, another little thing that I do when I set my goals, December's coming up, I always buy myself a little planner. What I did last year is at the top of each month, I wrote down what I wanted my PV to be that month, what I wanted how many new teammates I wanted, and I had set a time for when I wanted to hit my next rank. Now I'm going to do it again this year. It can change. It's not set in stone, but it gives me a good idea where, really? Come on, buddy. Sorry, here. Say hi. Hey, hi, Winston. Oh, he's moving the camera around here. Sorry. It is not set in stone. It can change. Um, Life happens. In my planner, I had wanted to do a lot more in October, but because of things that have been going on in my life, I had to change that. Again in December, that's going to happen again. I'm going to be out of commission in December. So I can change my PV. It's not set in stone, or my PV goal. Um, but I hope this helped you guys. I'm going to bring up that formula again in case you want to write it down. You want to take your goal, break it down by the week, figure out your average PV, and that'll let you know how many parties you have to do in the month. And then I usually count an extra 2 or 3 for your cancellation clause. So I hope this helped you guys. Have a great night.